kids, it's Monday. In the mail, this shirt came. I hope that this week's theme isn't too similar to a recent theme that Jacob came up with, but here it is. First, a little bit of backstory. When I was at camp a few summers ago, I was still a camper. I had a counselor who would have us every day go around in a circle and say something that we're thankful for. And this was really fun because it made us think about, what today am I thankful for? We also put up pieces of paper on the wall, like big poster paper, and had some markers around so that anytime we thought of something that we're thankful for, we would write it on the board. So we'd have these big thankful posters that were just lists of things that we're thankful for. So this week I want to know what you're thankful for. You can list as many things as you want, or as few things as you want. Just be as creative as possible. It can be something really big, like I'm thankful for the chance to get a wonderful education. Or it could be something really small, like I'm thankful for crayons. By the way, I'm thankful for both of those things. I thought this theme was appropriate for this week. I went to see Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and I was extraordinarily impressed. So here's something that I learned recently and I thought you might find interesting. Did you know that The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum is actually about monetary policy in the late 1800s? Do you remember the election of 1896? I do. It was McKinley and Bryan and maybe somebody else, but the two big ones that we were paying attention to were McKinley, who was in favor of the gold standard, and Bryan, who was in favor of free and unlimited coinage of silver. The Wizard of Oz has a lot of connections to this controversy over whether we should be on the gold standard or have coinage of silver, and just the entire monetary policy issue of the day. There are a lot of connections, but this was one of my favorites. The Yellow Brick Road is the gold standard, and the Yellow Brick Road is full of problems and trials and tribulations and ends up leading to Oz, who's totally useless. Then the answer to Dorothy's problems, the way she gets home, is with her silver slippers. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but Dorothy's slippers are ruby. Well, in the book, they're silver. When the movie came out in 1939, they decided to make her slippers ruby because they were really excited about all their Technicolor stuff, and they didn't care very much about telling a story about monetary policy. I hope that you all have really fantastic Thanksgivings. See you tomorrow, Jessie.